Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Hi, I hope everybody is doing well. First, I want to say thank you so much for the excellent feedback and the wonderful conversation you guys left in the comments. I loved reading everybody's comments. I will get back to you. I'm sorry if I didn't answer yours. I have insomnia, so a lot of times I am up and I'm like watching a movie, I'm watching a documentary, I'm reading, and so I love making these videos, and I still haven't been active on Instagram, only to look at my one friend's Instagram because she wants to show me her new purchases. But I got to get back because I want to talk to you guys, and I got to get back to your YouTube messages. There's some I want to connect. You know what? Can we have a YouTube meetup? Because you guys are so cool. I would love to like just sit down and like have a conversation with you guys. We need to have like some kind of meetup. So let me know where you guys are located. Does anybody live in the New York City area? Okay. So today I'm in my lounging area. There's all these beautiful pillows on the floor next to me. There's cats that are like sleeping everywhere. Excuse the dirt. I am going to go for a walk when I'm done this video, and then I'm going to clean my apartment. My girlfriend's coming over tonight, and I think I'm going to do a what's in my bag video. But I'm exhausted. I'm so tired. And there's these beautiful cats laying around, and there's these beautiful pillows all over the place, and nice candles. I just want to I want to snooze. Okay. So today I thought I would do an interesting topic to me. I was thinking about this, and I was like, all right, I want to do the budgeting on a no, not budgeting on a video. Chanel luxury on a budget, and I have some tips for you guys. And then I was thinking about something, and I just wanted to get it out there because I'm seeing this in a lot of places, and I've really wanted to address it. You guys have sent me questions and made some comments, and I really want to talk about today is are Chanel bags investment pieces? No, they are not. Bottom line, here's my Chanel Maxi. It is a single flap. It is from 2010. Please, guys, Chanel bags are not investments. I know there's a lot of YouTubers. I know there's a lot of bloggers, Instagrammers that will tell you that they are. And I'm not going to sit here and say their advice or what they're saying is wrong. It's okay. Let me explain. Okay. First of all, a true investment financially is something that you're going to invest your money in and see a return on your investment. And a return on your investment, you want to see that money go up, right? Okay. So let's take current prices of Chanel. Let's talk about Chanel that I have that is older. Let's talk about luxury goods. In fact, let's not just say Chanel. Let's include my best friend, the love bracelet. Let's have the Juste un Clou in there. Let's have Hermes, and let's talk about luxury goods. Are luxury goods an investment? Okay, luxury goods are an investment for your lifestyle. Luxury goods are investment in your wardrobe. Luxury goods are investments in your happiness. They make you feel great. They make you look good. They make you they're wonderful to use every day. It's so wonderful to have a nice bag, to have some beautiful jewelry, to have great perfume, right? But as far as a financial investment, no, I'm sorry to say, unless you're buying a limited edition Birkin, unless you're buying a limited edition bag, unless you're buying mostly Hermes. So out of the three brands that everyone reviews and talks about, Dior bags sadly have the worst resale value. Chanel is great. Louis Vuitton is really good. Hermes is the best. But Hermes is not as good as it was 2 years ago because there are more bags being produced, and you're seeing a lot of bags offered on the secondhand market for not even the markup they were years ago. So our luxury, and okay, so the other day I was looking up to see how much Cartier love rings were going for on eBay. I know these are fake, and they were all $200. And I'm like, what the hell, really? And people were buying them. So hopefully people that were buying them knew that they were fakes and they weren't authentic. But yeah, people are getting some bad deals on that if they're thinking they're authentic and then they're getting crap, because $200 is still $200. Okay, so our luxury goods investments. Sad to say, this bracelet, this Cartier bracelet, it is now $6,300, and I'm only going on the prices that I know in the States, in the mainland, and also our increases and price adjustments here. So this love bracelet is $6,300. About a year and a half ago, it was $6,750, I believe. So the price decreased. And Cartier has done that 2 times in their history of the brand. There might have been more since the history of the brand, but 2 that I've known since I've been buying and collecting. And they did that because everyone was flocking over to the UK and to Europe to get things cheaper. It was a lot cheaper to buy it overseas than it was to buy it here. So people were buying it there to get, and then, saving on the VAT and everything. So now if you're going out and you're purchasing this for $6,300, most likely you're paying tax on it, and that's bringing you close to $7,000. Okay. So $7,000 for a love bracelet. You're going to wear it for a little while. If you wanted to sell this love bracelet for the price of gold, which please don't ever do that. You will be so depressed. I took mine to a jewelry store, and I can't even tell you. I don't want to make you upset if you have one. Don't sell for the price of gold. But if you're going to sell your love, which I did because I sold one that was too big for me. I took such a big hit on selling my love because I bought it when it was even more money than it is now, and I sold it to somebody that I knew, and I gave them an amazing deal. So these things are not now. Cartier love bracelets used to be $3,200. They used to be $2,800. So yes, these luxury goods, Chanel, Hermes, Louis Vuitton, hasn't jumped as much, but let's speak to Hermes and Cartier. The price increases were so massive that they have now, there's no way to buy something, and I'm talking about classics in the line. I'm not talking about a piece. Just say this was a limited edition piece and it was an exotic and they only made 50 of these. Then I could say this is something you're never going to get, and I can sell this for whatever I want to because you're never going to be able to get it. And if I want to price this and I paid $700 for it and I want to price it at $2,000, it's a buyer's market. I see like some O cases on eBay and through resellers, and they sell limited edition things and they go for a lot more than they originally paid. That's because we can't find them in our own market, or the damn resellers. Yeah, I hate you resellers. I do. I'm mad at you because you buy things that people want and you just do it for your bank account and not for the love of the goods. There's a big difference from somebody selling something because they want to make room for a new size or something else, or just buying it to make a profit. So if something is limited edition, if something is not in your market, then you can expect to pay more. But that's not what we're talking about today. Let's talk about our classics. So let's talk about Chanel Jumbo. Chanel Jumbo is $5,500. Chanel Jumbo in 2010 was $2,650, and then it went up to $2,995, and that's with that they introduced the double flaps at $2,995. So it went from $2,650 to $2,995 really quickly when the double flap. So that's $3,000. So you can still find those series 13, like the hologram will be like, no, 13 was 2010. It's like a series like 15 up. And the bag can be in amazing shape, and they paid $3,000 for it, and now they could sell it for $4,500. That's still $1,000 off of retail, and that person could make a profit. So yes, you could have turned a profit on a Cartier bangle, on a Chanel classic flap, a Chanel tote, whatever, if you bought prior to 2011. If you're buying Chanel bag today, if you're saying, I'm going to go out, or I'm going to buy an Hermes All right, I'm taking Hermes because Hermes is getting to where Chanel is. It's getting less exclusive. It is. It is getting easier to get a bag, and the reseller prices are coming down. They're coming down a lot. Let's talk about Cartier and Chanel. So if you're going out and you're like, I'm getting a love bracelet and I'm going to get my jumbo, okay, and you pay $5,500 for your jumbo and you pay $6,300 for your bracelet, it's going to take you to even make $1,000 profit. It's going to take you like 10 years. That bag, that bracelet has to go up a few $1,000s. And right now, these luxury goods are at the pinnacle of their pricing. I cannot see, Chanel will have an increase. I cannot see them doing a major increase. They will do a small percentage. Cartier is Richemont, who owns Cartier and Van Cleef. Van Cleef also had a price adjustment. They are not going to do a major price increase if they have one. Things are at, luxury sales are down overall. So please, my point is, don't go into buying these bags, these jewelries thinking, I made an investment. You're only going to fool yourself, because that bag, that bracelet that you bought for full price, to make, with inflation, to even come out clean and clear, the price has to go up a lot. And I don't see that happening with these brands. I don't. And I know in 2012, 2013, I think a Speedy B was like, it's gone up only $100 in the past couple of years. So you may buy a bag for $5,500 and you may be able to sell it in a year or two for, $5,000. If it goes up to $5,800 for that jumbo. I mean, think about it. If you're buying something secondhand, which I think is great, let's buy pre-loved. If you're buying a jumbo and you can get it new at the boutique for $5,500, would you buy it for $5,200 from somebody? No, you want to buy it for at least $1,000 less, right? Like, you're like, I want to spend $4,500 to $5,000. I hope this is making sense for you guys. I just get so upset when people say, well, this is an investment. I bought this as an investment. Well, you know what? Take that $5,000 to $7,000 that you, and go put it in the stock market, put it in an IRA, do anything with it. Don't buy a bag thinking that you're going to make money. Yes, I am going to be honest. I have bags. I did make money on Chanel because I did buy in 2005 and 2006, and then I sold them for slightly more than I paid for them, but not for anywhere near the prices that they were. So I turned a small profit on what I, like, say I bought a bag for $2,000. I sold it for like $2,300. I didn't sell it for $4,000. Do you know what I'm saying? So I basically got my money back on my bags, and they were mint condition. So these things are not an investment purchase for finances. They're an investment for your lifestyle. They're an investment to make you feel good. They're investing in your wardrobe, so you could be fierce and fabulous, but they're not a financial investment. I just get so frustrated when I see somebody, and this is, again, my opinion, but if somebody's like, this is such an investment, I made an investment. No, you didn't. You bought a luxury bag that is actually depreciating as soon as you start to take the tags off, and as soon as you start to wear it, it's actually lost value. Because unless this jumbo goes up to $8,000, $9,000, you're never really going to make your money back. And I don't see that happening. So buy wisely, guys. Shop wisely. Your money's valuable. Your money's important. Spend the money where you can. Buy pre-loved. I'm all for pre-loved. We wanted to do a video about how to get luxury on a budget. Here's your number one tip. Buy pre-loved. Find somebody like me who sold her love bracelet for such a great discount. I have my rings and I love them, and there's some rings I don't want anymore that are so beautiful. They're, this doesn't fit me anymore. This is a Van Cleef ring, and sadly, to resize this is so expensive. So I might sell it and have to buy it in a smaller size. But I'm going to sell it at such a discount. So buy pre-loved. There's your way to have luxury on a budget. Buy pre-loved, and be realistic. If you're going to buy pre-loved, make sure you get two things. If you're going to buy your jewelry pre-loved, make sure you get somebody to make sure it's authentic. If they're going to read the serial numbers in Cartier, if you're going into looking for a love bracelet and you're expecting to get a $6,000 piece for $200 or under $3,000 to $4,000, it's not going to be authentic. It's not. I know that I can make at least $4,000 to $5,000 on this bracelet. Why would I sell this for $2,000 if you're not a close friend of mine? So be smart when you're purchasing pre-loved. Also, make sure that it comes with their certificate of authenticity from Cartier and it's stamped. Pay a service to get it authenticated. When you're buying your Chanel pre-loved, if you never, ever are thinking of selling it, it's okay to not have the card. But if you are buying your bag pre-loved and you are thinking about selling that bag, make sure you get the authenticity card with the serial number, because that can bring your value of your bag to $5,000 to $1,000 more. Example, say this is a jumbo and I'm selling it, and I'm buying this jumbo and I'm buying it from Fashion File or a reseller, and I am paying $4,000 for this jumbo. In 5 months, I think I want to move on. I want to get a red jumbo and I want to sell it. Now, unfortunately, I didn't buy it with the authenticity card. My buyer is going to want the full set. They're going to want the card. They're going to want the dust bag. You can easily get a dust bag. You can easily get a box, but make sure it comes with the card, because if I didn't have a card, I would not get the full $4,000 back. The card, I've seen the card, just from not having the card, I've seen bags discounted. Now, again, if you never, ever want to sell your bag, or you don't care about getting your resale money back, then you can look for a bag, a beautiful condition bag, and you can get a bag that doesn't have the authenticity card, and it could be authentic, and you can get it at a great deal. What sellers do not want you to know is that how important the card is. They don't want you to know, because number one, they don't want to think that you let me rephrase that. Two things. They don't want you to know. I'm like, blah. They don't want you to know that it means so much into the value of the bag. So, like, say somebody is selling a jumbo. If it were me and I saw it didn't have with the card and they're pricing them the same as with the card, I would ask for a discount. And what is the other reason? Oh, I'm sorry, guys. It's one of those days. I'm tired. The other reason is they don't want to take off value of the bag. They know it doesn't have as much value if it doesn't have the card. That's what I'm trying to say. It lowers the value. So if you have no desire to have the pieces that come with it, there's some people who collect Van Cleef that are older pieces, or Cartier, and they know this bracelet's going to be on my arm forever. I don't care about the thing. As long as it's authentic, I don't need that extra certificate. You can get amazing, amazing deals. You never have to pay full retail. I personally like to buy things at the boutique or through a store, but if there was somebody that was selling, my good friend has an amazing jewelry collection. In a heartbeat, I would buy things from her. If I do know good people, so I do keep an eye out for things. And a lot of times I see them sit when they're too much money. But if things are an amazing deal, I would love to grab them if I know they're in mint condition. I'm just really, really picky, and I want something that is like never been fingered. Don't finger me. So shop wisely. It's your money. Chanel, Louis Vuitton, Hermes. Hermes bags Hermes is producing more bags than ever. So if you go into a boutique and they say, if they try to give you, we need a video about Hermes games. If they try to give you the song and the dance, usually they want you to spend $10,000 before you're offered a bag. Right now, I think some people are getting away with only $5,000 and establishing that relationship. Hermes bags are not holding the exclusivity as they once did. They're producing a lot of bags, so they will hold their retail value more than Chanel because they're a little bit harder, but I see down the line, like 3 years from now, they're going to be on par with Chanel. Chanel's trying to be like Hermes. And sadly, Hermes is becoming more like Chanel. Very odd. The whole luxury is so attainable right now for everybody. If you have a credit card, if you have cash, it's attainable. So just shop wise. Don't buy a bag. Don't buy a jewelry. Don't buy a car. Don't buy things because they're a financial investment. They're not. Anything depreciates. The second you take the tag off, the second that you drive it off the lot, the second that you put your germs on it, it's depreciated, and you will never get your full amount of money back. And I know people that buy things for that reason to sell later, and I'd rather personally take that money and put it into a savings account or put it into some kind of investment. But to each their own. There's so many people that can get lucky with that. It's just very risky. It's a gambling. It's a way to gamble with your luxury goods. So I'm going to clean. I'm going to go for a walk. I'm going to clean. And my girlfriend's coming over and we're going to do a what's in my bag. So stay tuned for that. Maybe I'll have a glass of wine with her. And I hope you like this video. So people ask me what the bracelets I wear in my video. I just wanted to tell you guys. Today I'm wearing my hammered bangle and I'm wearing an Hermes bangle. These are great bangles. This is something you can get pre-loved. I would suggest that you guys get these pre-loved because getting these full price, they're outrageously expensive. They are just overpriced. They used to be handmade and hand printed by a company, and now they're not, and it's sad. They're just really overpriced enamel. They're really pretty. So you could pick these up on Fashion File. They always have these on the Real and everything. And these don't come with certificates. So as long as you make sure they're stamped real, they're just so much fun to wear. I love them. So here's your tip for how to live luxury on a budget. Buy pre-loved. If you have any questions, get somebody who does authentications and pay them a little bit of money to make sure your item is real. Next tip, so I'll have a next luxury tip in the next video. So I feel like yes, I have to lay down. All right, guys, I will talk to you soon. Bye. Oh, look at my kitties. Let's see. Look at that baby right there. Smokey. I love my cats. All right, guys, bye.